We will explore how the future of MitID can create tangible opportunities for Danish entrepreneurs and what you can do now to position your business at the centre of Denmark's evolving digital identity infrastructure. MitID has already become a critical backbone of everyday life in Denmark, enabling secure access to banking, public services, and private platforms. As the solution matures and the ecosystem around it expands, we are moving from seeing MitID as merely a secure login tool to understanding it as a strategic enabler for new business models, improved customer journeys, and cross-border innovation. For entrepreneurs, the question is no longer whether to integrate MitID, but how to unlock its full potential to create differentiated and scalable offerings. To start, consider how trust is becoming a decisive competitive parameter. Danish consumers and businesses expect frictionless digital experiences, but they are also increasingly sensitive about data protection and cyber risks. MitID sits precisely at this intersection, offering a state-backed, standardized way to verify identity and manage consent. For a startup, this means you can build services that are trust by design, without carrying the full burden of building proprietary identity solutions. You can leverage MitID for secure onboarding, e-signatures, and authentication, while focusing your resources on customer value and innovation. For example, fintechs can accelerate account opening and credit underwriting by combining MitID-based verification with advanced analytics, while legal tech and proptech firms can streamline contract flows and property transactions with secure digital signing and identity checks embedded directly into their platforms. As MitID evolves, we should expect extended functionality, richer APIs, and broader interoperability with both public and private systems. This creates space for entrepreneurial ventures that operate less as standalone products and more as orchestrators of digital identity-centric ecosystems. Think of solutions that aggregate identity, consent, and authorization services, enabling smaller firms to plug in quickly and compliantly. In practice, this could include middleware platforms that simplify MitID integration for SMEs, specialized identity-based risk engines tailored to specific sectors like healthcare or logistics, or white-label authentication and e-signature modules that can be embedded in partner offerings. Another critical opportunity area is user experience. While MitID provides a strong technical and regulatory foundation, the interfaces and flows through which citizens and businesses engage with digital identity can still be optimized. Danish entrepreneurs can differentiate by designing intuitive, inclusive, and accessible user journeys that are fully aligned with MitID, but hidden behind seamless front ends. This is particularly relevant for platforms that cater to diverse demographics, including older users, international residents, or people with specific accessibility needs. The entrepreneurs who invest in understanding everyday frictions, such as confusing consent screens, complex multi-factor steps, or unclear language, and who redesign these experiences around clarity and trust, will be well placed to earn both user loyalty and institutional partnerships. Beyond Denmark's borders, MitID is also part of a broader European movement towards interoperable digital identity frameworks, including evolving EU regulations around eID and trust services. For growth-focused Danish startups, this opens a pathway to build solutions that are not only compliant at home, but also ready to plug into cross-border identity schemes. By designing products that anticipate European interoperability standards, entrepreneurs can create scalable platforms for digital signing, digital onboarding, and verified data sharing that can be extended to other markets with relatively low marginal cost. This may include cross-border KYC and AML services, B2B identity assurance for international supply chains, or digital identity wallets that allow users to control what information is shared with which service in a transparent and auditable way. Importantly, the future of MitID will also be shaped by evolving regulatory expectations, including data ethics, cybersecurity requirements, and governance around AI and automation. From an entrepreneurial standpoint, this is not only a compliance challenge, but also a commercial opportunity. Companies that can translate complex regulatory frameworks into simple, reliable services will be in high demand. Startups can position themselves as compliance enablers, offering compliance as a service layers on top of MitID-enabled identity flows, from consent management and logging, to secure data minimization, to automated audit trails that help clients demonstrate adherence to Danish and EU rules. There is also a clear opportunity around sector-specific solutions. Public and private organisations in healthcare, education, energy, mobility and e-government all rely on robust identity and access management. Entrepreneurs who deeply understand the operational realities in these sectors can build tailored solutions that leverage MitID to solve concrete problems, such as secure patient access to medical records, verified student identities for digital exams, or authenticated users in smart city platforms. In each case, MitID acts as the trust anchor, while the entrepreneurial value lies in domain expertise, process redesign, and integration with complex legacy systems. To capture these opportunities, Danish entrepreneurs should take several practical steps. First, build a clear understanding of the MitID roadmap, including upcoming technical changes, governance updates, and potential enhancements such as stronger mobile-first flows or expanded attributes. Second, engage early with partners, banks, authorities, major service providers, and technology integrators to understand their pain points and how identity could be used more strategically in their operations. Third, design your architecture to be modular and API-driven, allowing you to adapt as MitID evolves and as new identity standards emerge. Fourth, embed privacy, security, and ethical data usage into your core value proposition, not just as compliance obligations, but as differentiators that build trust with customers and partners. Finally, cultivate a mindset focused on ecosystems rather than standalone products. The most successful ventures in the MitID future will likely be those that connect multiple actors, citizens, companies, public institutions, into secure, efficient, and user-centric digital interactions. As Denmark continues to be a global frontrunner in digital government and secure identity infrastructure, MitID will remain a central building block. Entrepreneurs who understand how to turn that infrastructure into new, value-creating services, locally and across borders, will be well positioned to help shape the next chapter of Denmark's digital journey and to build resilient, scalable businesses on top of this trusted platform.